Hey everybody, the Banga's back. Welcome to part 13 of Let's Play Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist, brought to you by GameAnyone.com. Alright, notwithstanding the DLC, which I still don't have because, well, it costs money, we're almost done with the first campaign. There's still only 3 duels left. So we're gonna move on to Clash in the Coliseum. More and more fell to the power of Marik. Marik dueled Bakura for the Millennium Ring and won. It was now time for the semifinals. The first match was Joey versus Marik. Marik's power was so great that the Winged Dragon of Ra sent Joey to the hospital, which was still in the same area, by the way. It seemed nothing could stop Marik's reign of terror. The second semifinal would determine who would face off against Marik. It was Yugi versus Kaiba, fighting for the first time since their battle in Duelist Kingdom. Yugi, we mustn't let Joey's struggle interfere with our concentration. Remember, in order to overcome Marik, we must get past Kaiba. Well, Yugi, so you decided to show up after all. Of course. To miss this duel is to deny my destiny. Spare me the drama. So why didn't the nerd herd show up to cheer you on? Are they too busy trying to wake Wheeler up from his nap? Joey is in a great deal of danger now. More than you could ever know. Wheeler shouldn't have been here in the first place. I warned him not to play with the big boys. And if you ask me, he got just what he deserved. A slap in the face by Ra. And if getting attacked by an Egyptian god card didn't knock any sense into that kid, then nothing will. That's enough, Kaiba! You have no idea how dangerous this Duel Monsters tournament of yours has become! The outcome of the Battle City Finals could put the whole world at risk. The only one at risk is you. For once I win, you won't be number 1. Kaiba, it's not always about being number 1. It's about dueling with bravery, honor, and respect. And most importantly, putting the needs of others ahead of your own. And that's something Joey Wheeler did every day of his life. Yugi. In ancient times, Roman gladiators would battle to their doom in order to prove who was the strongest. Now it's our turn to see which one of us deserves to call himself the greatest in the world. So draw your first card and let the battle begin! With pleasure, Kaiba. Alright, what made this duel really cool, right from the very start, is that Kaiba actually planned a special hologram for this very match. What he did was he turned the battlefield into a digital coliseum. Because he wanted to defeat Yugi in a spectacle, even if it wasn't a real one. Okay, so it looks like I have myself a neat combination, which is to encourage me to get Slifer the Sky Dragon as quickly as possible. So, Queen's Knight is one of those monsters, and King's Knight is the other one. When this card is normal summoned, while you control Queen's Knight, you can special summon one Jack's Knight from your deck. This allows you to get your Slifer the Sky Dragon out quickly. Secondly, that could give you 3 monsters. We're gonna play Reinforcement of the Army as well. And I think out of all these, I want to bring in Big Shield Guard now. So we're gonna summon Queen's Knight to the field. And we're also going to put 2 cards on the field. Swords of Revealing Light and a Face Down. Light Force Sword will basically get rid of what he draws. Banish 1 random card from your opponent's hand, face down. During your opponent's 4th standby phase after this card's activation, return that card to their hand. So I get to take 1 random card, and what do I get rid of? Oh, that's right, it's face down, so I don't know. Okay, he's got Force Raider out. So even if I get Jack's Knight, I don't have anything that can beat it. But I can fill my field as quickly as possible. Jack's Knight alone has 1900 attack, so I think we'll be fine here. Maybe I should kamikaze instead. Nope, interdimensional matter transporter. So he targets one face-off monster he controls, and you have to banish that card until the end phase. But I'm still allowed to attack. So that allows me to get ahead big time. I was able to use that to my advantage. All he did was protect his Vorse Raider. But I need to get rid of that monster now. And Beta the Magnet Warrior is not going to help me either. Okay, let's think about this. If I'm able to kamikaze, and say Queen's Knight was able to defeat that monster, King's Knight and Beta the Magnet Warrior can win it! It's a gamble, and I may not be able to pull it off. But we gotta try. Wait, even if I use Beta the Magnet Warrior, these two can still win. Blade Knight. Oh my god. Did I... Well, this was anticlimactic. Wow. This is Seto Kaiba, everybody. You lose, Kaiba. I told you your hatred and your lust for power would never prevail. I did it! But my toughest battle is still ahead, when I face Marik in the final duel. Yeah, the anime duel between those two was a hell of a lot better and spanned across many, many episodes. In fact, both Egyptian god cards were used, as well as signature monsters. There was a cool fusion monster that was used as well, called Dark Paladin. And, well, we never got to see any of that in this battle. Sorry. But I had to win. Now it's time for the final face-off. The time had come for the final face-off. Yugi versus Marik, with the fate of the world hanging in the balance. I have been waiting for this moment for my entire life. Soon your infinite power will be mine. Marik, not only will I defeat you, I'll free you from the darkness that controls you. Ha 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 ha! Now that I'd like to see. Alright, this was an intense battle as well. In fact, Marik actually captured the actual Yugi, and every time Yugi lost life points, Yugi was starting to disappear, but Marik also put his original body at stake as well, so that when he lost life points, Marik would start to disappear. Alright, what do I have in my fusion deck? Oh, there's Dark Paladin. Yeah, it fuses with Dark Magician and Buster Blader. It must be fusion summoned and cannot be special summoned by any other way. During either player's turn, when a spell card is activated, you can discard one card, negate the activation, and if you do, destroy it. This card must be face up on the field to activate and resolve this effect. This card gains 500 attack for each dragon type monster on the field or in either player's graveyard. That thing is a beast! And I got some pretty good spell cards right away. So I'm liking my chances. Boganian. Okay, there we go. We got that covered. Now, what should be my next move? I mean, I could consider like Change of Heart or Soul Exchange. But seeing as how I got Queen and King's Knight on the field, it would make more sense to just bring in the trio. Now, I should be able to defeat that Boganian. Remember, I said should, I didn't say will. Screw me, I suppose. Apparently he has Mirror Force. Oh, he's got 2 Boganians on the field now. Each of them can inflict 600 points of damage to me during their standby phase, as well as attack me. Oh, I got Red Eye's Black Dragon too. But unfortunately, I can only soul exchange one of them. Wait a minute. I have a plan. Now I should be able to get, say... I think Buster Blader would be a better choice other than Red Eyes. Now I just gotta hope I can draw a Dark Magician and let Dark Paladin have some fun. Alright, Marik, let's see what you got now. Oh, he's defending. Because he got nothing to beat my Buster Blader. Let's do the litmus test. What do you got face down? Dark Geroid! When this card is summoned, target one face-up monster on the field, and it loses 800 attack. Well, at least its effect didn't get to apply, because it was set. Pot of Greed, oh boy. Oh boy. Legendary Fiend. Oh, I remember this card. It was nasty to use. Fiend Sanctuary. This was a very card that Kaiba gave Yugi, you know, before the duel started. Allows you to special summon one Metal Fiend token that's like level 1, Dark, Fiend, has no stats. It cannot attack. Your opponent takes any battle damage you would have taken from battles involving it. During each of your standby phases, pay 1,000 life points or destroy this token. Your opponent takes any battle damage you would have taken from battles involving it. I think this is actually a pretty good card. I can put it in attack mode, it don't matter. I can use it to attack any other monster, and it will take the damage. Metal Reflex Slime. And Malevolent Catastrophe. Wait, hold on. When an opponent's monster declares an attack, destroy all spell and trap cards on the field. Oh, it destroyed that too. But I don't get why it would prevent itself from being able to defend. What a weird play. But now I can't keep that metal slime on the field anymore. Gilgarth. Was that worth it? I don't feel it was. Oh, I wanted to get Dark Magician so badly to bring out Dark Paladin. But guess I'll just have to settle for... Let's do the math. 1,200. Bring down 2,100. Gamma would not be able to win it for me. Looks like he still has some life left. But I maintain a very strong foothold. Come on, what you got, big boy? Nothing. You little bitch. That's what you are. I say as I'm defending as well. You know what? Sure, why not? I could use an extra attacker. In case that's another Dark Geroid, I'm gonna let Buster Blader attack. Rafflesia Seduction! Take control of one face-up monster on your opponent's side of the field until the end of this turn. Well, that kind of stonewalls the rest of my attack. At least it comes back to me now. Chorus of Sanctuary? Look. I don't understand what was the point of that if you're not gonna bring in a monster. It's too late for you, dog. You lose. And neither Egyptian god card was summoned. Master Marik. Brother, please tell me you're alright. Marik, it's over. Your evil side has been banished forever. It's finally over, my pharaoh. Yes, and the darkness has lifted from your heart. Marik has overpowered the evil that controlled him for so long. My pharaoh, thank you. You saved mankind. We did. I wouldn't have been victorious had it not been for all of you. Pharaoh, rest assured that everyone who was banished to the Shadow Realm by my dark side will return. Thank you. I have one more task to perform before my Tomb Keeper's mission is complete. Witness the secret to the Pharaoh's power inscribed on my back. These markings were passed down by my family from generation to generation for 5,000 years. We were taught that when the ancient Pharaoh saved the world from destruction, he wiped his own memory clean. But he knew that someday he will return, and he needed his memory back. So he entrusted one family with his greatest secret, the key to unlocking his mind and his power. Now that you hold the 3 Egyptian god cards in the Millennium Puzzle, all you need to do is read the words on Marik's back. You're so close. It's time for us to leave now, Pharaoh. So please take this. The Millennium Rod belongs with you, where it won't cause any more harm. Thank you. And take this as well. The Millennium Ring is safest with you. With Yugi now possessing all the Millennium items and the 3 Egyptian god cards, he can now make sure that the Shadow Games would never return. And there was that whole arc involving the Orichalcos arc and the 3 dragons. And now we're on to the final duel, which I don't think I ever watched on TV, but I did see it on YouTube recently. Now that the Pharaoh saved the world, there was one last thing he had to do: move on to the afterlife. Guided by Marik, Ishizu, and Odeon, the team went to a secret underground temple that housed the gateway to the afterlife. To open the door, the Pharaoh had to seal away the Egyptian god cards and the 7 Millennium items, and have one final duel, a ritual duel against Yugi. The duel would determine whether Yugi could now stand on his own as his own man and not need the Pharaoh's help anymore. This is the first time in my life that I have hoped for my opponent's victory. But in order for this duel to truly test our readiness to separate, I must fight with all of my strength. Pharaoh, now that you've left the Millennium Puzzle, I can't hear your thoughts anymore. But somehow, I still know what you're thinking, and I feel the same way. If you taught me anything, it's to put your heart into your deck and duel with everything you got. That's exactly what I'm going to do. Alright, so notwithstanding DLC, this is the final duel of the original Yu-Gi-Oh! Campaign. And then we'll probably move on to the next one, which is GX. Alright, let's get started. Okay, so I'm going to be dealing with some cards I've never worked with before. Level Up. Send one face-up level monster you control to the graveyard. Special summon one monster from your hand or deck that is listed in the sent monster's text, ignoring its summoning conditions. Yeah, level monsters I think I've seen, I don't know if it was in Yu-Gi-Oh! GX or it was an Ultimate Championship Edition 2006. Those cards were, like, pretty good if you know how to use level ups. Gold Sarcophagus. Banish one card from your deck face up. During your second standby phase after this card's activation, add that card to your hand. And that includes any card. Yep, you literally have the whole deck to work with. Including this one, Gandora, the Dragon of Destruction. It cannot be special summoned. You can pay half your life points Destroy as many cards on the field as possible other than this card. And if you do, banish them. This card gains 300 attack for each card destroyed this way. Once per turn during the end phase, if this card was normal or flip summoned this turn, send it to the graveyard. Their Silent Magician, level 8. Okay, let's see what I have. That could be pretty good. Oh boy, I have a lot of cards. But of course, I can work with all of them. Block Golem, Stronghold the Moving Fortress, Soul Charge. I think I should follow my heart and add Gandora to that. I'm gonna save Swords of Revealing Light for later. Let's see what you got, buddy. Oh, okay, he just brought in the Tricky. Bet I feel foolish for not using Swords of Revealing Light, huh? I think he used that during that duel on the cartoon as well. He just discarded his Dark Magician to bring in the Tricky. That is ballsy. I'm gonna go ahead and play Swords of Revealing Light now to make up for my shortcomings. Okay, target any number of monsters in your graveyard, special summon them, and if you do, you lose 1,000 life points for each monster special summoned by this effect. You cannot conduct your battle phase the turn you activate this card. I think it makes sense to, like, discard from my hand both monsters. And then... oh... it is risky, but I think I have a play. That could be pretty good. I'll play Monster Reborn. And I'll definitely take Dark Magician. I hope to God he doesn't have Mirror Force out of those. Because I've been burned by Mirror Force enough times. There, I'll lose 3,000 life points, but I'm loading up my field. Actually, I think I should put that in defense mode. Curse of Dragon. I have 4 monsters to work with. I can't conduct my battle phase this turn, but that's okay. I figured. The defense power of the Tricky. Okay. Oh, I can add Gandora to my hand now. Cannot be special summoned. You can pay half your life points, destroy as many cards on the field as possible other than this card. Destroy as... hold on. Destroy as many cards on the field as possible. So... I should just empty my hand. Like so. Cannot be special summoned. Oh, I already said. Okay. I'm an idiot. Oh well, we'll wait one more turn. Actually, Yami Yugi just made it easier for me. He added another card. Alright, what is Block Golem anyway? If all the monsters in your graveyard are Earth, you contribute this card to target 2 level 4 lower rock type monsters in your graveyard. Except Block Golem, special summon those targets, but their effects that activate on the field cannot be activated this turn. Okay. Look at that. Gandora, the Dragon of Destruction. There. Alright, I'm gonna give up half my life points. Brings me down to 1750. It went up to 3,300, baby! Now, this could bite me in the ass. Because it does go to the graveyard. Okay, it was just a King's Knight. I still have hope. I don't like the wording on that. This card gains 300 attack for each card destroyed this way. Once per turn during the end phase, if this card was normal summon or flip summon, send it to the graveyard. Why like once per turn? Because I can't special summon it anymore. That's strange wording. So now I'm down to my last 150 life points because I went full Rambo. And now it might just bite me in the ass. Oh well. I have no regrets. Okay, Silent Magician level 4. Each time your opponent draws a card, place one spell counter on this card, maximum of 5. This card gains 500 attack for each spell counter on it. During the standby phase of your next turn, after the 5th counter is placed on this card, you can send this face-up card with 5 spell counters on it to the graveyard. Special summon one Silent Magician level 8 from your hand or deck. I mean, it's not that good now, but at least I can contribute it to bring in Summon Skull later. It'll get better later, but right now... Oh, better yet... I can just do this. Level up. I get a Silent Magician level 8 immediately. It's unaffected by my opponent's spell effects. It has 3,500 attack power. I'm feeling good now. Good, that was not a mirror force that would have just made me cry internally. Oh, you're gonna take Gamma of all things? It's a weird decision. Ooh, I have Silent Swordsman level 7 too. It negates all spell effects on the field. So right now, all he's doing is stalling. As long as I can keep him from having a monster on the field, I pretty much got this one. And of course he keeps getting a monster to set. Oh, anything you can do, I can do better. I also have a Pot of Greed. I gotta hope he's dumb enough to attack that Alpha the Magnet Warrior. Good, it was just a Queen's Knight. Now it's tense. Oh my god, guys. I brought myself to 150 life points for this moment. We won. Oh, that was a close one. I honestly think the heart of the cards did come into play for giving me that level up. Congratulations! Well done. Yugi, you achieved a great victory for us both. I was focusing so hard on playing the game that I forgot that winning this duel would actually mean. By defeating you, I've sent you away for good. No, you have opened the door for me. Thanks to you, my spirit can finally be at rest once again. I'll be back where I belong. Fate brought the two of us together for a reason, and we fulfilled our destiny. We protected mankind from the return of the Shadow Games, and we both grown tremendously along the way. I'm gonna miss you. You do realize that we'll never truly be apart, right? The gift of kindness you've given me, and the courage I've given you, will remain with us, and that will forever bind us together. Right! Now that battle ritual is complete, the Eye of Wujat that guards the door to the spirit world has awakened, and the spirit of the Great Pharaoh, which was trapped within the Millennium Puzzle for 5,000 years, is now free. The time has arrived. Tell the Eye of Wujat your name. I am the son of King Aknam-Kanon. My name is Atem. And we got the achievement King of the Games. Not King of Games, King of the Games. So, yeah. Apparently, without the DLC, that only just makes 63.2% complete. So, right now we can move on to GX if we want to. So, I can just play it as a normal duel, but I'll deal with that in the next episode. Looks to be the first duel is Jaden versus Professor Crowler. See you later, everyone. Thanks for watching.